than that is the individual that he is.
He's a fine young man.
Absolutely. Outstanding leader in the community, outstanding leader in the school, outstanding individual in the classroom, so much more than just a football player. All right. And we are just about ready to serve Katie Porter. She's going to start things off for Coach Hogg.
Looks like we also have Brooklyn Grable, Anastasia Corbett, Amy Porter, Annie Barker, and
Porter drives it deep to Barris.
That'll be a point for the Longhorns.
And on the Cody side, Tatum Buss is in. She will be the libero for the Phillies.
Another great serve by Katie Porter. No one there to retrieve it.
Ace for Katie as that ball hits the ground. Gabby Barris in the game also for the Phillies. Maddie Welsh. Porter hits it long and deep again.
That one comes off the ceiling.
And a free ball. Barker to Corbett on the outside.
Nice
dig by Buss.
The libero.
Ooh, and just a little bit off the hands of Renner. And it'll go to the Phillies. Boy, Grable got all of that one, and Buss did an outstanding job sending that one back over the net.
Up to serve first for Cody will be Maddie Welsh, number 1.
Barker handles that. Over to Graybill. To Corbett. Nice eye by Buss.
Outside.
Ah, golly. Buss is in there for a reason. She would be a defensive specialist as libero. That's her job. Welsh again. Just a little too much by Porter. And the score is 3-2. 3-2 in favor of the Phillies. Serve is up. Barker again. Porter. Just out of the reach of Amy Porter. And the score is now 4-2.
Maddie Welsh keeps sending that right to the middle of the floor. Free ball.
Over and 1. Nice job. Barris to Wilson. And number 20, Ashley Wilson, brings that one home. Welsh again into the back row to Barker. Porter. Amy Porter drives it deep. Wilson again. Renner controls that one. Nice job by the Longhorns. Barris. McKay and Montgomery. Renner all over it. Nice save by Barker. Good defensive play. Nice hustle by the Longhorns. Oh, and the ball goes off the rafters. Nice job by Renner.
What a great volley between these two teams this last time.
Not a home court advantage on that. The Longhorns, we do have a low ceiling here, and that one bit us that time.
Score is now 6-2 in favor of the Cody girls.
Amy Porter sends it over. Handled by Barris. Porter. That Porter to Porter connection is something else. Oh, nice job by Wilson.
Little finesse there on that one.
Ashley Wilson having a really nice game from the outside there, and Coach Hogg wants to talk about that. So far, Jay, we've seen Wilson on that outside just crush one off a block, and Welsh is still serving. She's got all 7 Philly points so far.
No substitutions by the Phillies yet either. Sends that one deep.
Porter gets that over.
Nice set.
Oh, and Porter was in the net. Porter was in the net on that one.
That would have been that would have been out of bounds. Maddie Welsh, another good serve right to the middle.
She's on a roll, 8 in a row. Graybill
sets
Corbett.
Finds some open ground on that one.
Very nice. Very nice.
Longhorns are going to get the ball back. Down by 5. Score is now 8-3 in favor of the Phillies.
You know, Corbett read the block beautifully there. Beat the block and dropped it right over their heads.
Brooklyn Grable up to serve for the Longhorns.
Nice serve by Graybill.
Phillies set it up.
Free ball. Ooh. And Montgomery can't quite get that one over.
That's the first mistake we've seen by Montgomery.
She's been a solid ball player, and I'm sure she'll continue to be. Graybill again.
Phillies set it up. Looks like that one's going to be long. Longhorn point.
Just a little long there. Boy, we can see that they're feeding Ashley Wilson. Coach saw that she was hot too. Just a little long. Graybill, 5 serving 8.
They're going to call that one in.
Looked like it was a little outside, but it was called in. And 6 serving 8 now. Graybill has brought the game within 2. This is the first set. Best of 5. Wilson again.
Ashley Wilson has been a force at the net.
Her vision is really good. She can really see the other side of the net, find the hole, and she is delivering. Hansen into the game now. Nikki Hansen in for the libero. Tatum Buss.
Got McKay and Montgomery serving. Phillies set it up.
And there's Hansen. Renner right there. Porter sends it over in 2. And there's Wilson. Nice job by Carly Renner reading that one. Beautiful set by Corbett. And just a little long by Porter. Porter's got a tremendous amount of power. And she's just got to learn how to bring that ball down a little bit. But she is a great hitter.
Another serve by McKay and Montgomery. Carly Renner hits that one. They're going to call that a carry.
Yep, you just can't do that. A little too much on the palms, and you could hear it. You could hear it from up here.
Amy Porter up to serve for the Longhorns. Score stands at 10-7 in favor of the Phillies.
There's Wilson again. Porter does a nice job reading that one. 11-7 is the score now. Cody Phillies ahead by 4. Wilson back to serve, but they're starting to read Wilson a little bit better. Amy Porter was all over that little dink.
Powerful serve by Wilson. That's going to be sent out of bounds by the Longhorns.
5-point Philly lead. Ashley Wilson back again.
That looks, I believe that's Morgan Hertel. No, that is a 20, not a 2. Ashley Wilson.
We've not seen Hertel yet. But we are about to see Taylor McElmurray. Taylor into the game for Wilson.
Anastasia Corbett up to serve for the Longhorns.
Trying to
nice
cut into
ball.
that 4-point lead, and there it is.
We'll call that an ace.
I like the way that sounds, Jay.
Score now stands 12-9 in favor of the Phillies. If Corbett continues to serve that way, that deficit will be reduced in no time.
Absolutely. It's been a tight game all the way through. Corbett lets it fly again. Welsh controls.
Phillies set it up.
Off the rafters and just out of the reach of Renner. That ball ricochets off the rafters so quick, it's almost impossible to react to that.
I'm not sure the Longhorns were expecting that free ball to come quite so fast over the net.
Nice serve.
Really powerful serve by Gabby Barris.
She just rocketed that over the net. And that'll give the Phillies a 5-point lead, 14-9. Still plenty of time. Gabby Barris, same motion, same serve, same result. 2 in a row for Gabby Barris. Off the rafters again.
That ball is coming just a few inches over the net, but really fast.
It's a nice serve. Oh, and that one didn't quite make it, but it's a nice serve. Very little to go wrong. The mechanics are simple. Short toss, no jump serve. It's a nice serve. 15-10 is the score. 5-point lead by the Phillies. Oh, nice shot by Alcaraz. And she'll drop that one in.
And Morgan Hertel will be in to serve for the Phillies.
6-point Philly lead. Hertel in to serve. Nice little jump serve. Controlled by Porter.
Free ball over the net by the Longhorns. Philly set it up.
Nice hit by Alcaraz.
Looks like we've got Longhorns over the line on that side.
Well, by the look on Barker's face, I think she might have been in the net. Morgan again. Corbett controls. Porter. Graybill, nice hit, cross court. Nice job.
Taylor McElmurray couldn't quite get that back in play. Annie Barker will be up to serve for the Longhorns. Score 17-11.
Nice hit by Graybill. Crossing the court like that, slicing it right across there.
Annie Barker sends it very deep. Cody sets it up.
Didn't quite get all of that one, Welsh. Oh, and Porter got a little too much of that one again. 18-11. Wilson coming back into the game for Taylor McElmurray.
Delia Alcaraz will be up to serve for the Phillies.
Just squeaks over the net. Nice job by Porter. Katie Porter cleaned that one up, and there's Wilson again. Right to Carly Renner. Beautiful position by Carly Renner.
Well played by the Longhorns. That's going to go off the ceiling. Phillies up.
And there's Wilson again. Katie Porter to Amy Porter. Nice job by Amy. Wilson again.
That's a third hit in a row for Wilson.
They are just feeding Wilson like there's no tomorrow, and that's just outside.
Longhorns really on the ball in that volley. No pun intended.
No pun taken. 12-18.
Katie Porter up to serve for the Longhorns. Sends it deep. Picked up by Hertel.
There's Montgomery. Oh, just off the fingers of Porter.
Seven-point lead for the Phillies, 19-12.
Maddie Welsh is back serving. She started out hotter than the pistol.
And continues her streak. Looked like the Longhorns just failed to communicate on that one. Checking into the game for the Longhorns, we have number 20.
Melanie Riley. And she's going to come in for Katie Porter. At the JV tournament, I watched Melanie play against Burlington. She had an outstanding game. She was all over the place, as good as I've seen her play.
Hit by Porter. That one's a little shorter, had that in bounds.
Nice job by Welsh. And Barris, a beautiful set. Ball comes over and one. Wilson to Barris.
Back to Wilson.
Wilson into the top of the net.
Longhorn point.
19-13. 6-point Philly lead. And Graybill back to serve. That connection of Barris to Wilson has proven pretty effective so far, Jay.
They're playing this serve pretty deep, picked up by the Phillies. Back to Wilson for the hit. She couldn't quite get around her own player. Anastasia Corbett.
Nice job by Corbett. She towed the line. And that ball is in. Corbett thought that would be just outside. And it hit the line.
Checking into the game for the Phillies, we have Nikki Hansen, number 7. Hertel going down to talk with her coach a little bit.
McKay and Montgomery to serve. Oh, little confusion there on the Longhorn side. 21-13 is the score. 21-13. Game is to 25. This is the first game in the best of 5 between the Cody Phillies and the Meeteetse Longhorns. Oh, and that one was just in slow motion, Jay. It was like the Phillies went to sleep.
I don't think they expected that ball to come over the net.
I don't think they did.
Amy Porter up to serve for the Longhorns. Looks like we had a rotation violation by the Phillies.
Nice job by the referee. He makes the call and then explains to the girls what happened. And that's really at this level, at the JV level, it's a learning process, so nice job by the referee.
Libero Tatum Bus checks in for the Phillies.
Ball's over and one. Renner tries to drive it home, but there's Buss. The Libero's back into the game.
Free ball over to the Longhorns.
Oh, and a little confusion there between Corbett and Barker.
We have a 7-point game, 22-15 in favor of the Phillies. Wilson back to serve for the Phillies. He's got a powerful serve.
Oh, just off the outside of that hand. It's tough. You can see as those balls come into their hands, if they go off just a little bit to the left or right, they do crazy things. And that was a nice serve by Wilson. The harder they serve, the tougher it is to return.
Coach Hogg wants to talk it over with the girls again. Down by 8 now. 1 minute timeout.
Yeah, I was talking to Coach Scolari before the last game, and she said it's all about service and return of service. That's the key. And she said it doesn't matter what level it is, whether it's your junior high, your varsity, college, whatever it may be, it's about service and return of service. And we can see that today. And this is the first game of 5, best of 5, between the Cody freshmen and the Meeteetse JV. We do have a second matchup tonight, and that will be between the Cody JV and our varsity varsity Longhorns.
That's right, and I would like to point out that we do have a solid core of freshmen playing for us. We've got, typically we have 3 freshmen on the floor and 3 sophomores. That comprises our JV.
Outstanding.
Really good group of girls.
Outstanding athletes. And now Wilson's on a roll. 2 in a row for her. And the score is 24-15, game point.
And that's going to be an ace for the Phillies. Longhorns looking a little frustrated on that. They'll switch sides.
Oh. And I've just been informed that the JV is going to be best of 3, not best of 5. You know, and it's and right there we need to say a thank you to everybody. You know, I can't tell you how many people were involved in that day, but there was a tremendous amount of help from the community, from coaches, athletic directors setting it all up. So hats off and a great big thank you to everyone involved in that day and making that come together.
You know, the Longhorn League would be a group that I would really like to say a strong thank you to. They really put in the time and effort to get our concessions stocked well and have some normal food for those girls so that they didn't have to leave the gym and could stay here and watch the play and get a good wholesome meal while they were here. We're back in play now. Longhorns send it over to the Phillies. Phillies were first to serve on this. Another hit by Wilson. Looked like she didn't quite get over the top of that one. Went right into the net.
Absolutely.
That's going to be a 1-point lead for the Longhorns. Katie Porter up to serve first.
Lineups are the same. Rotations are the same. And it's 1-1.
Porter sends that one to the net.
That's another one that just went right off the side of her hand. Didn't quite hit that squarely, and that's the result you get. But it's just a game of, it's a fraction of an inch, the difference between that going over and that falling short.
Montgomery to serve for the Phillies. Sends it about mid-court. Picked up by Porter. Hit by Porter.
Nice job by Porter bringing that down. She's hit a couple out earlier, and now she's getting it in.
Longhorns
Welsh sends it back over.
Free ball.
Nice job at the net by Nikki Hansen. Nikki Hansen saw that little bunny coming over, and she made the Longhorns pay.
McKay and Montgomery back to serve again for the Phillies.
2-1 lead.
Sends that a little short. It's going to be an even game, 2-2. Brooklyn Grable up to serve for the Longhorns.
Few mistakes early. Let's see if Grable can settle them down. Nice serve by Graybill. To Barris, Hansen, and Hansen in the net. Barris set Hansen just a little too close, and that's a tough play at any level to have the ball set that close to the net and be athletic enough to twist and turn and stay out of the net and still get the ball over.
I think they were trying to find Wilson on that one, too. She was set up in center court.
It just didn't quite work out.
Phillies on the return.
Amy Porter sends it over.
They're going to call that a carry on the Longhorns. Carly Renner just got a little bit too much hand on it.
Absolutely. You could hear that one, too. It was a good call. 3-3 is the score.
Wilson back to serve again for the Phillies. Powerful serve. Longhorns couldn't return that one. They're going to have to figure out how to return Wilson's serve if they want to stay in this game.
Tatum Buss also into the game. Nice job by Barker. Moved her feet, got in position, nice job. Oh! Gabby Barris, nice job.
Saw the open floor, took that opportunity, made the Longhorns pay for it.
Absolutely.
Wilson back to serve again.
The pass was not the best, and she did a nice job with it and converted. Graybill puts it over. There's Barris again, looking to do the same thing.
Gets it done.
Quick reaction by Porter, just couldn't quite get there. She saw that one coming, and it's 6-3. 6-3 Philly lead. Off the ceiling. Nice job by Renner. Barris to Hansen.
You know, it's interesting. This game is all about momentum. As soon as you start seeing the girls drop their shoulders and get frustrated, that's when they start going downhill. I would predict that Coach Hogg would take another timeout here and just probably another serve.
8-3 is the score. 5-point Philly lead. Katie Porter to Amy Porter. There's Renner, and that's not quite going to make it. Got caught in the net, and there's the timeout. Well done, Jay. 9-3 is the score. It's a 6-point Philly lead. Wilson still back to serve. It'd be nice to get the ball out of her hands.
She is by far their most powerful hitter and has not made many mistakes at service.
No, she's a nice-looking athlete. Oh, nice job by Barker. Adjusted to the ball hitting the net, but couldn't quite get it over. And here comes Riley. Annie Barker will sit down and talk to Coach Hogg for a little bit, and Melanie Riley into the game.
Another powerful serve by Wilson. Longhorns can't quite get under it.
11-3 is the score. 8-point Philly lead. That one kind of ate Katie up a little bit. It looked like she thought the ball was going to come a little bit lower.
That one's going to be sent out by Riley. They just have no answer for her serve at this point.
We were almost in the game on that one. That ball was close to coming into the crow's nest up here. And there's Wilson again.
Longhorns noticeably frustrated.
You know, the beauty of this game, though, one good play, one big play, and the whole momentum changes. There we go. Nice job by Katie. Over to Anastasia. Nice hit by Renner. Welsh to Barris. Over to Hansen.
Finds the open ground.
Hansen, a nice job cutting that back across her body. Good hit by Hansen. She's looking really good at the net right now.
Wilson still at serve.
With
Longhorns
an 11-point
down by
lead.
11.
Riley, nice job, gets it up. Katie Porter, Anastasia sends it over to Welsh. There's Barris. Ooh, good.
Two Longhorns
block
at the net.
up front, but couldn't quite send it back. Another Philly point, and Wilson back to serve again. Riley sends it over. Porter, 2 hits. Quick hands by Porter, but you can't hit it twice in a row.
Wilson sends that one into the net. Longhorns are going to get the ball for the first time in 15 points. Amy Porter stands up to serve for the Longhorns.
Barker back into the game for Riley. Nice serve by Porter. Oh, Barris tried to reach into her bag of tricks again and kind of got caught in the middle. Wasn't sure if she should pop it over or set her teammate. And in the end, it just fell harmlessly.
Longhorns cutting into that lead now. Down by 10, 16-6.
Good placement by Amy Porter on that one. Took a little something off of it, headed to the sideline.
That's an ace by Porter. Sent it right to the open floor. No one there to return it.
That's an impressive serve because you've got Buss and Welsh in the back there, and they are eating up everything. It is tough to get a ball to hit the court back there.
That one's going to be unreturnable by the Phillies. Goes off the ceiling. That'll be another point for the Longhorns. They're really starting to cut into that lead finally.
Absolutely.
Down by 8.
Amy Porter, an outstanding athlete. And you can see now she's got her head in the game and she's ready to play.
Phillies have one to set up this time.
Ooh.
They got away with that one. I don't think the Longhorns were ready for it to come over the net.
Delia squeaked that one over. When it hits the net, it does cause some problems. Into the game now. Taylor McElmurray.
Gabby Barris up to serve for the Phillies.
Tip. Just off the fingertips of the Lady Longhorns.
Barris has another powerful serve.
10-point Philly lead. In this game, too, in the best of 3.
Longhorns are going to send that one off the ceiling.
Phillies took the first one, and they've got an 11-point lead here in the second one. Nice job by Graybill.
Renner for the hit. Couldn't get it over the net. Another point for the Phillies.
Good set by Corbett. 12-point lead, 20-8 is the score. Game is to 25. Good eye by Porter. She wanted to play that one so bad, but realized it was going out.
Corbett's going to be up to serve for the Longhorns.
Jay, they're going to crawl back into this one 1 point at a time. Need to start it right here. There's Barris. Sets it awfully close to the net. A little too close for Welsh. Point, Lady Horns.
Longhorns now down by 10. Another good serve by Corbett. Picked up by Wilson.
Seems like the Phillies all night have found that open space on the floor. They've done a nice job with the placement. That wasn't powerful at all, but they found the spot. And the score is now 21-10.
Morgan Hertel with a jump serve again. Sends that one low across the net.
.12-point Philly lead. Hertel again.
Sent back over by Porter. That'll be a point for the Longhorns. No one there to return it.
Porter with that sliding save. Sends it over and one, and it pays off.
Carly Renner up to serve for the Longhorns.
McElmurray to Barris. Welsh drives it deep. Nice job by Katie Porter. And there's Graybill. Barris right there. Porter to Porter.
Corbett sends that over, off the ceiling.
Oh.
Taylor McElmurray tried for the set, couldn't quite get under it.
Welsh got in there a little tight. It looked like they thought they were going to set middle. And she set outside.
Carly Renner back up to serve. Longhorns down by 12, 10, sorry. Now 11.
Just off Renner's hand.
Taylor McElmurray up to serve for the Phillies.
Uncharacteristic by Renner, though. In that Burlington game, she was on fire. She served the Lady Horns back into the game, so hopefully she'll get another chance here.
Melanie Riley checking in for the Longhorns.
23-13. Every point's important now. Montgomery to Barris. There's Welsh. Nice job by Melanie Riley being right there.
Hit by
Graybill.
Found the open court.
Nice job by Graybill.
2 Phillies hit the floor trying for that ball. Couldn't quite get there.
She read the Philly defense beautifully on that one. Here's Welsh. Barris sends it over. Impressive. One-handed. There's Graybill. Drives Barris deep to Welsh. Ooh, and just off the hand of Montgomery.
Melanie Riley still at serve for the Longhorns. Score now stands 23-15. Sends that one deep to the back row.
Hertel to Barris. Over to Wilson. Free ball. Corbett. Porter to Porter. Ball still live.
That one off the ceiling. We'll call that home court advantage.
I like the sound of that. Nice job by Amy Porter. Set by her sister Cody. And the lead now is 7. Riley to Welsh. To Barris. Barris sends it to Wilson. Free ball. And that is in. Just on the line. And
Maddie
this is
Welsh.
game point.
Game point. Maddie Welsh up to serve for the Phillies. Sends that one to the net. Longhorns are still in this. Down by 7. And Katie Porter up to serve.
Porter lets it rip, and that's going to be it. 25-17 is the final score.
And I don't know if they'll play a third set.